Hi Capricorn, welcome to May 2016. You are at your best in May. Revel in it. True love, romance, and passion light your fire. Self-confidence increases. An old idea you've had comes to mind. Now is the time to resurrect it. And the plan you developed to implement it, go for it. It's like you're saying to the world, baby, I'm back. In May. And so it's very exciting. The sun is in Taurus and it's forming these grand earth trines, which are gifts from the gods, blessings, opportunities. And they're here for you in May. They're here for everyone, but especially the earth signs, because Jupiter is in Virgo, your sister sign. Mercury is in Taurus. The new moon is in Taurus, and that is your other sister sign, and they're forming grand earth trines to Pluto and Capricorn and any planets you have in Capricorn, your sun, your moon, your rising. And so you're feeling the love in May, and you're very excited, and it is an awesome month for you. I love this month for everybody. March was like killer with the eclipses, especially that total eclipse in Pisces. We were getting a major step up and we had to assimilate it. And then in April, the Aries new moon was really intense because of the Pluto-Uranus. So in May, it's like the universe is giving everyone time to rest and recharge their batteries, but also new opportunities so that you're feeling good about yourself, you're feeling good about your life, you're feeling good about where you're going. You have that sense and feeling like, baby, I'm back. And why not? So the Taurus new moon is happening for you in the area that has to do with your self-confidence, being outgoing, love affairs, true love, romance, sex, your children, sports. So it's an incredibly creative area where your energy is going to be focused this May. And these grand earth trines actually started in April at the Scorpio full moon on the 21st, going through the last 10 days of April and all of May. So as you go into May, the sun is trining Jupiter, and again forming grand earth trines to Capricorn, which is so spectacular. And the new moon on May 6th, where the sun and the moon are coupled together, reinforce the grand trine. Then the sun trines Pluto exact on the 7th, right? So you can see as you go into May, there's all these grand earth trines, and you're involved in it because the Jupiter's in Virgo, and then you have the new moon in Taurus, Mercury in Taurus, and other planets in Taurus, reinforcing it day after day after day. And that is a cosmic message from Creator that you're being blessed and inspired and empowered to go after your heart's desire. Go after what you've been wanting to do for some time now and feel that power. So Jupiter moves direct on May 9th, and this is great too. And it is just reinforcing these grand earth trines. We have this spectacular Taurus new moon and a fabulous area for you. True love, romance, creative self-expression, right? And the sun and the moon are coupled in Taurus. Mercury is there. Mercury is retrograde. Now, often I say, oh, Mercury retrograde, wait to sign a contract, wait to do this, wait to do that. But you know what? Mercury is in this grand earth trine. And so if there's a great opportunity that comes up for you, you want to take it. Our job interview or business growth, a relationship, anything your heart desires, because this is in the area of your heart, of true love. And so if there's something juicy good that comes up, you know, now's the time to make it happen. Yes, Mars is retrograde, but again, the grand Earth trines are so good that they're going to present you with opportunities, or they're going to rekindle those opportunities that you've thought of from the past, so why not take advantage of them? Now, Venus will trine Jupiter on May 10th. Then she trines Pluto on May 13th, continuing the grand Earth trine. Now we're 2 weeks into May, and we're still in the grand Earth trine energy, even a week after the new moon. So you can see that this energy is hanging around, and it's very positive, it's uplifting, it's inspiring, it's encouraging. It's a phenomenal energy. The Sun and Mercury are going to couple on May 9th. This is a transit, so transiting Mercury is going to move back over the Sun. The last time this happened was 2006, and it won't happen again until 2019, so it is an unusual transit. When the Sun and the Moon couple, that is where your will and your mind unite. And so you want to be listening that day. Always be listening, especially at the new moon and on May 9th, because you could be getting tremendous insight into a love, a relationship, something going on with your children, a project that you've been wanting to do for some time now. You could get tremendous insight from your higher self as to what the best strategy is for you, what your next steps are, who you need to be working with, or in the area of love, what is happening with you and someone else. Is, the love could be growing deeper. It could be getting more intense. So this is a very exciting month for you. I love May for everybody. It's kind of like the reward from the universe for all the striving and hard work that many of us have had to do. Especially those of you with the Pluto-Uranus energy. If you're still working with that energy, that's still going to be around, although this makes things a lot easier, these grand Earth trines, gifts from the gods, but that's still asking for change and transformation, and, you definitely want to do what you got to do and be ready for change and transformation. But there's many good things happening here for you with this gorgeous energy, and it's all about you making new beginnings, empowering yourself, reaching out for new experiences, reaching out to make improvements in your life, and really empowering yourself to take charge and go after what you want. You can feel the support of the universe. You can feel the support of higher power with you. You can feel your creativity really blossoming and growing. Now, as the month moves on, the Sun enters Gemini on May 20th, and the Sagittarius full moon is on May 21st. Mercury moves direct on May 22nd. Yahoo! And so as we move into the mutable part of the year, the Sagittarius, the Gemini, the Virgos, and the Pisces, this is where the action is. Your ruling planet, Saturn, is in Sagittarius. And there is a grand square happening at the end of May and going into June that has to do with this energy. Now, it's not about you, okay, but it is about the mutable signs. And for you, it's happening behind the scenes. So the Saggy full moon happens in the area of, working behind the scenes, finishing unfinished business. This is where your Saturn's been. That's why I always encourage the Capricorns at this time to, work on things that you've been working on for the last 30 years, because until Saturn gets into your sign, which will come in December 2017, that's when it's time to start something completely new. Doesn't mean you can't start new things, but it needs to be in the area you've been in. So for instance, if you're, been in one area of your life, whatever area that is, whether it's owning your own business or, being in the medical area or being in educational area, communication area, whatever area you've been in, if you're starting something new in that same area, that's fine. But if you're going to go, say, open a cupcake restaurant and you've never done that before, it's better to wait until Saturn gets into Capricorn at the end of 2017, 2018, 2019, because that's where you initiate a new 30-year cycle and a redefinition of yourself based on who you are now. When Saturn is in the 12th sign from your sun, you want to be finishing up everything you've been doing for the last 30 years this year and next year and getting ready, because Saturn's going to be really strong when he gets into Capricorn, because he rules Capricorn. And Sagittarius, he doesn't rule Sagittarius, so he doesn't have the, he's always powerful. Come on, it's Saturn. And so wherever he is, he's always initiating you. But he's even more stronger when he's in his own sign. It dignifies him. Although in Sagittarius, it is about our beliefs, our spirituality, and it's a fabulous area to have Saturn in Sagittarius. It's a wonderful placement for him. But I'm just saying he's even more stronger when he's in his own sign. Like Neptune is in Pisces in its own sign. Okay, so there's this grand square energy going on with the mutable signs. And again, for you, it has more to do with taking care of yourself, looking at the life-work balance going on with you. How are you taking care of yourself? How are you empowering yourself? What are you doing each day to make sure you're strong in your body, strong in your mind, strong in your spirit, the mind-body-spirit connection? And so, with this mutable energy, you're really looking at how your mind as well, because the Jupiter is in the superconscious area and the Neptune in Pisces is in the day-to-day conscious area. And for you, it's you got one of the best charts here, because with this mutable energy, Neptune is in Pisces, which sextiles the Capricorn, and Jupiter in Virgo trines you. So for you, it is about you staying focused on your goals, staying focused on your day-to-day tasks, as well as using your higher mind, your superconscious mind, your future vision, your truth, your freedom to expand consciousness and be creative in whatever you're doing. And so the energy for you is going to feel good. You're going to feel pretty good here, because it is in supportive aspect with any planets you have in Capricorn, and it's uplifting you, it's inspiring you, it's expanding you, expanding your consciousness so that you're finding new solutions, maybe to problems you couldn't figure out before, that your consciousness is expanding in ways where you're finding, oh, I didn't think about doing that. Oh, I didn't think that would be the way out. Okay, I'm going to try that and see if that works. And it's very exciting for you. Now, Venus enters Gemini on the 24th, and that's all about improving your health, improving your work environment. Sun is already there, improving your work and your health, and Jupiter will square off on Saturn on the 26th. Now, Mars re-enters Scorpio on the 27th, and Scorpio sextiles you, so you're going to love that one too. It's a great month for you. You're going to be feeling really strong here in May. Now, you're still working with everybody around you who may be not feeling as great as you because of this mutable energy this last 10 days going into June as well. A grand square compels you to take action. It's, 4 squares, 2 oppositions, and so there's a lot of energy in here. It's very dynamic, it's very intense, it calls you to action. The grand earth trines, they really don't call you to action, they just feel so orgasmic. They feel euphoric. They feel great. And so that's why sometimes we don't do anything. We just kind of like, hey, let's just not do anything. Right? But whereas the grand square, you feel this sense of urgency. I've got to take action. I've got to get things done. And so they are going to be compelling people to take action. Now, Mercury will be direct on the 22nd, which is great. And he's at 14 degrees, and so he's still trining the Jupiter and the Pluto. And so the grand Earth trine continues into June. And that is incredibly supportive and harmonious. The grand square is going to be a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, because it's hitting all of us in a way where on one side you want your freedom, you just want to do what you want to do, and then the other side is like, no, you've got duties and responsibilities, you must complete, you must finish the unfinished business. And then there's this other part of you that's going, nah, let's not even think about that, let's go take some risks, let's be risk takers. And then there's this other part going, what are you, crazy? Keep everything the same, don't take any chances, don't do anything, just sit tight. And so you can see it's like horses going off in different directions. We want to get all those horses going in the same direction. One's not better than the other. Everyone has a truth. So in other words, each energy holds a truth and a validity that is absolutely important, right? So it is important to have freedom, but it is also important to make sure we get our duties and responsibilities taken care of, right? So we get the work done so we can play. And it is good to take risks, but we want them to be calculated risks. I love talking to Capricorn. We want to make sure that we're looking at, okay, what are the possible outcomes here, right? So we're yes, taking a risk, but it's a very calculated risk. It is a risk that we've done our homework and we've looked at, okay, here's why I'm investing in this mutual fund, or here's why I'm investing in these stocks, or here's why I'm investing in this real estate or this company. And so you're eliminating risk by doing your homework, but without risk we can't get reward. So we need to put ourselves out there in order to see the greater gains. And so there's an important, opinions here with all of these energies that we want to take into account, but they're running at cross purposes, which can be very intense. And always the key is to find the balance. The key is to find the middle ground, right? One's not greater than the other. We want to balance our duties with our freedom, right? So creating that life-work balance. And that's something else you're going to be doing here in May going into June, is looking at, how much time am I taking for myself? Am I being too much of the workaholic, or have I been goofing off too much and not getting my work done, right? Balance is the key. But it is an amazing month. Now, for those of you, looking for love, interested in love, it's on all month. And it is an amazing month for love. You have this new start. And so you could be meeting someone new that is just amazing for you, just amazing. And it could be somebody you already have known, right? Because retrogrades always bring people from our past back. And Mars is still retrograde. And now Mercury's retrograde until the 22nd. And so, it could be someone from your past coming back, or it could be someone from a past life that comes back and you meet up new in this life. But it could be like amazing and spectacular. So love is really strong this month. Romance is really strong. And of course, money looks great too, because with the grand Earth trines, they're bringing greater prosperity or greater opportunity for you to make greater prosperity in your life, greater opportunity for you to bring in greater abundance into your life. And that's always exciting too. And it has to do with like any creative project that you're doing, or something you're doing on the internet, or something you're doing using YouTube or television or radio, podcasting, whatever you're using to get the word out. It is very creative, and it's going to bring great future returns for you. And it's so just exciting of what's happening here. I love it. I love this energy. You're really feeling strong this month. And I'm not seeing any challenges to the career or anything like that. The energy is more about feeling your power, feeling good about yourself, feeling good about your life, where it's going, what you're doing. True love, romance, off the charts, creative self-expression, off the charts, prosperity and abundance coming to you through your higher consciousness, really, and the expansion of your consciousness, as well as any creative project that you have going on. That is going to be increasing your prosperity. And it's just amazing. For those of you already coupled, it's fantastic. You could be feeling so good together. You could be having romantic nights, romantic getaways, right? It's fantastic for love this month for you. And I just love seeing this. And, you know, I'm not seeing any challenges to the health, right? If you are taking good care of yourself, you're going to feel great. And with the Mars, you know, going back into Scorpio, you know, and I'll talk more about this next month, it's about looking at your goals, looking at your acquaintances. You know, an acquaintance can turn into a love interest, you know, with this energy. And so that's amazing too. I really like what I'm seeing here for you. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plusing my podcast, Capricorn. You're so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, it's very easy. The link is below. You go to my astrology page. It's in the Show More section. Takes you to my astrology page. You purchase session upon checkout. You get the link to my schedule. And we're working together. Or if you're interested in coaching, you want to focus on a new business, a new creative project, relationship, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section. You go to my coaching page, you purchase session, upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule, and we're coaching you. So until next time, Capricorn, baby, you're back.